I'm Rylan Sekiguchi, one of the developers of this curriculum. I work at the Stanford Program on International and Cross-Cultural Education, otherwise known as SPICE, at Stanford University. We'd like to introduce you to our lesson on justice and reconciliation, which is part of our curriculum, What Does It Mean to Be an American?, a free, web-based curriculum for high school and college students. If you haven't seen our overview video, which also introduces you to our immigration lesson, you'll want to check it out. For the Justice and Reconciliation lesson, just like the others, you don't have to teach it in a specific sequence with the other lessons. And you can pick and choose the readings, activities, and assignments best suited for your students. Teachers, make sure to create a login in order to access the additional notes and directions not available to students. After logging in, go to the teacher's side of the drop-down menu and click on Justice and Reconciliation. Scroll down the overview page to see all the activities, close-up readings, videos, and assignments that are available. You can also click on the snapshot button to see all the components of this lesson arranged in a table. By reading the lesson introduction and materials and teacher preparation pages, you'll get information about the content of this lesson and how to get ready. You can print PDF or Google Doc handouts for students from this page. And if you're using Google Classroom, you can easily copy the student version links. In this lesson, students will learn the meaning of justice and the role that it and reconciliation play in our society. On day 1, we feature quotes about justice in a card sorting activity, prompting students to analyze each quote and determine which of 4 categories it falls under. Using the Japanese American Redress movement as a case study, students learn about the mass incarceration during World War II and the redress and apology that happened nearly 50 years later. The homework for day 1 is for students to identify a current day news article about justice and to summarize it. On day 2, students view 2 powerful videos. Redress Reflections captures the memories of Japanese American former incarcerees and their thoughts on redress. While 45 Years of Anger is the personal story of a 99-year-old woman who shares the anger she felt over the injustice and what finally allowed her to let go of those negative emotions. Other activities on day 2 include discussions on the redress movement, on the injustices identified in day 1 activities, and an assignment on social justice issues. The extension activities provide even more robust learning opportunities for teachers to consider. Among them, the story of Fred KOREMATSU, a Presidential Medal of Freedom honoree, an examination of justice versus peace, and if one is more important than the other. A look at different ways of dispensing justice, the concept of justice in animals, the ingredients of an effective apology, and the fight for Japanese American redress by former Congressman Norman Mineta, who waged a very personal campaign. This is just one of 6 lessons available for free. Check out our other lessons on the main overview page. And if you haven't already, watch the overview video, which helps you navigate your way through the website. If you have any questions, feel free to get a hold of us via the contact page. See you next time.